that he had a cramp when they were rubbing it out. I just wonder if they had to take the tape off to rub the cramp out and now have to retape it so he can go back in there again. So the Giant offensive line over there figuring out what they were doing on that pass protection. I think it was going to be a screen to make it.
O'Brien hands off to Herschel. Herschel gets about 6. Stopped by Carlton Bailey.
You saw the big guard number 65, Ron Holstrom, was pulling through the hole there, and he found someone to hit. There could have been a fun collision. They've moved him to left guard now. They put Holmes in at right guard because Holstrom was the right guard. They put Holmes at right guard and they put Holstrom to left.
And they moved Baldinger to left tackle.
Left tackle, right.
Second about 3. O'Brien. Caught by Bailey. Flag on the play. Made the reception anyway. But he was grabbed by Greg Jackson, who knocked him out of bounds, or the cornerback.
A perfect throw by Ken O'Brien. He hit it. You know, the Giants play double zone, and the corner rotates up. The safety comes over, and he hit him right in that hole between the corner coming up and the safety coming over.
Had to be Raymond who grabbed him then. Let's see.
Holding by the defense, number 39. The penalty is declined. Brings up first down.
Here's
Raymond.
39. Here's Raymond. Here's the safety. Now, as the safety comes over here, Raymond comes up here. You'll see him as he rotates. He holds right there. But again, O'Brien hit Bailey right in that hole between the rotating corner and safety.
That's an excellent throw. Here's O'Brien again. Hit at the line of scrimmage. I think by Lawrence Taylor.
You know what Rich Kotite was saying about O'Brien, again, this is his 4th start for the Eagles, and he's starting to get a little more comfortable, but sometimes he shortens up his 5-step drops, and he tends to have batted balls, and that could have happened on that play.
Well, it's still a 5-step drop. It's just that the steps are shorter.
Yeah, and if you take 5 little bitty steps and you're not far enough from the line of scrimmage, you're going to get the ball patted.
Stopped by Corey Miller. Looks like he got about 5 yards.
You know, Von Hebron is a fun guy. I mean, he's one of those guys out of Virginia Tech. He was a rookie. He is a rookie this year. Wasn't even drafted. Came to training camp, but no one expected he'd even make the team, let alone be starting and be the guy that they're asking. In fact, they're asking Von Hebron now to give this Eagle team some life.
And he can do that. Here's O'Brien. Again, the pressure. He almost lost it. Shoved it forward in the direction of Hebron. So it would be a forward pass, but it's incomplete.
There's a guy who is becoming a factor right now in this Giant defense, coming from the bottom of the screen here, Corey Miller. Yeah, he's not only a linebacker against the run, but he's one of those guys that he hit O'Brien just as he was about ready to do it. But he's one of those guys who is making things happen, is always around, but flying around, knocking balls out of guys' hands, rushing the passer, all those kinds of things.
Jeff Feagles was back to punt for the Philadelphia Eagles, but I think time ran out again. So they'll move him back 5 yards in any case.
We are not seeing here today 2 of the great pass protection teams in football. And I think that's going to be their problem. If they can't run.
False start prior to the snap by the offense, number 56. 5-yard penalty. It remains 4th down.
If these teams can't run and control the ball, they're both in trouble.
Richie Kotite was saying to us yesterday, we do what we want to, and they do what they do best. You're going to have a very short game. Megan signaled Smith to 12. No score, so the Giant offensive unit comes on. Yesterday in Philadelphia, it was fresh. The wind was blowing about 40 miles an hour. They say that with smaller pants than some other people. Just doesn't get all the way in them. Passes. Miano thought he had the interception. The officials say he didn't. Howard Cross was the intended receiver.
One thing about this Eagle defense, they bring that strong safety Andre Waters up. You can see him, number 20, up there. So you think they got 8 men up. You have to pass against it, and you think that would be open. Now Thomas came back, number 51, and he had good coverage. Sims wanted Cross to keep going, and he kind of stopped. So it wasn't very good between Sims and Howard Cross.
No, it wasn't. Didn't remind you of the days with Bavaro, did it? Secondary, and the time ran out on the Giant offense.
Delay of game by the offense. 5-yard penalty. It remains second down.
This is something. This one looks like neither team expects offensively what the other team is doing defensively. They don't know exactly what to do. I think they would like to just kind of make a run scrimmage out of it and pound every down. The Eagles were still huddling up, and the Giants quickly got out.
Second 15, reverse coming. This is is tackled way back at about the 1-yard line.
That was a heck of a play by Britt Hager. Britt Hager's a middle linebacker. Just watch the job that he does here. They're going to start. They're going to start the ball on a reverse. That we can stop it right here. I can stop because I got control of it. But here's Britt Hager here. Instead of going there, he just goes up the field, takes on the guard, and just gets penetration into the backfield, and he almost got 2 points for the Eagles.
3rd and 22, all the way back close to the goal line. Neither team able to do anything on offense. That's Megan stopped just outside the 5.
That's a pretty big play there for the Giants offense, because now by getting the ball out to the 5-yard line, you're giving your punter the whole 15 yards that he needs for the snap. But he's going to be right up. Again, Mike Moran is going to be right up against that back line. He always has to watch that back line, because if he steps on that, that's a safety.
The first kick this afternoon, the first punt by Horan this afternoon was not what he illustrated last week against the Redskins.
Well, Dan Reeves said he brought him in to get hang time, to get the ball high.
A little bit off the side of his foot, the directional kick that he talks about. Sekahima came back and handled it. Still on his feet is Sekahima. He has been close to breaking one, and he comes close to breaking one again. Jesse Campbell finally knocked him down, but he crossed midfield into Giant territory. .7:53 left in the first quarter. No score.
Yeah, you can see here why Sekahima is the second leading punt returner of all time. Not just because he got the ball stripped out of there, but he catches the ball, and he has great vision, and he takes that first move straight up the field, and he doesn't look like he's really running fast, but guys always tend to miss him.
Right at midfield. 1st and 10 Eagles. Here's O'Brien. Overthrew Calvin Williams. He was open in the middle.
That was just bad by O'Brien there, because he had everything. He had good pass protection there, and he had a wide open receiver. Maybe he was expecting pressure, because you look, he's already been sacked 1 time. He's been hurried 3 times, knocked down once, and had 2 batted balls. And sometimes a quarterback, when those things happen early in the game, he can imagine that they're happening. And maybe O'Brien imagined something then, because he had good pass protection.
2nd and 10. This is Williams again in motion. Screen pass to Walker, who made the reception and fell over his own man, Lester Holmes. And down he went.
The first part of this game, Pat, this is the ugliest looking offense that I could remember seeing in a long time. I mean, O'Brien has a wide open guy and misses him on 1 play. Then he comes back and they have a screen pass, and the lineman falls down and the back falls over